Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks. We are back with some Waifu. Give me 1 second while I'm gonna press one little button. Blackout, you there?
Hello.
And you immediately bring in with that, of course.
Okay, yeah. Have to start off with the good shit.
Okay, the dragon seems to be very into it.
yeah. Paying attention.
I mean, it is the year of the dragon. So, welcome back to our, honestly, amateurish talk show called Would You Waifu, where we talk about monster girls in all shapes, sizes, categories, and whatnot. Considering it used to be the year of the rabbit, instead of just going with the general conclusion, a certain someone who is bad at organizing, me, decided to kinda do a different order. But first of all, let's get the introductions out of the way. I'm Scamper Blaze, and the guy hiding in the bushes to the left of me is Blackout.
Hey there, I'm at the bottom of the trash can with this guy over here too.
Yeah, honestly.
New year, new season, let's get into it.
Yeah.
This is great.
For the few people that do actually care, we would have started earlier, but the first opportunity we had, Blackout was unavailable. The second opportunity, I was unavailable. And now we're here halfway through February. Life's a bitch.
Yeah. You can't really organize anything, right? Anyone can. Yeah.
Not in this economy. Also, hello there, Achilles.
Hello.
Now, which of us should kick off the safari?
Well, there's maybe a new year, a new season, but we still have a whole previous season for them to watch and just listen to in the background if they enjoy it. About all types of monster girls. I think our last one was dragons, correct?
It was.
Yeah. It's been a minute, so a little refresh for myself. Yeah. On this safari, we're talking about the Beast Girls of all shapes, size, varieties. This is going to be a multi-part one to kick off our safari. Isn't that correct?
I have no better way to name it as safari. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're on the hunt for some Beast Girls, and in this week's variety is the Rabbit Girl.
Hippity hoppity.
Or Bunny Girl if you're into that.
Yeah. Oh, small little bit of intel for those before we start. If you're looking for bunny girls yourself, I advise actually typing in rabbit girls. You get a lot more actual beast girls instead of just people in the bunny costume. And yes, I am speaking out of experience.
Yeah, we had to do our research, but I think we give the fair warning that we're just a couple of idiots with a couple of idiotic head comments and even dumber arguments. And those be sure to come up, so if you don't want to lose a brain cell, stay tuned.
Loss of brain cell is not guaranteed, but remaining of brain cells also is not guaranteed.
Brain cells cannot be refunded after watching these episodes.
Oh, if only we could make that promise.
I can't return brain cells, can you?
Not as far as I'm aware. Okay.
So, Scamper.
Yes, Black
Rabbit. Girls. Would you waifu?
Yeah, it's been a while since I heard that one, but I'm kinda on the fence on this one.
Nah. But hear me out.
Okay.
Beast Girls.
And where to start?
It's
Where
good
to
be
start?
back. I think we start where we always start nowadays.
Biology.
I got our formula down. Biology. Yeah.
By to the I to the O
Alright.
to the logy.
Compared to normal media, our biology is going to be slightly, if not vastly, different from most media
Yeah,
of beast folk.
we try.
Yeah, we like to give our own little spices in the mix there, so. But biology, I think we can agree. Because I can start us off by talking about Beast Folk in general, or we can just jump straight to the Rabbit Girl.
You know, just because
I
it
think
has
we're
been a while and
generalizing
I
would be
kind of need a little bit of a warming up, let's just start with Beast Girls in general. I assume
Beast
we're...
Girls in general.
Just making sure, are we also including potential scaly variety, or are we mostly
sure.
just going to talk about mammals this season?
Let's get to that when we get to that, shall we?
Fair enough. Okay.
I think we're going to generalize here. With our classic Beast Folk and Bunny Girls, 2 ears on top. I am not a fan of the 4-eared variety.
Yeah, like
Weird.
there's some animals that make it look good, but the majority of animals do have the ears on top.
Yep. Classic. The classic animal in question's ears on top. Next major difference would be a tail of the variety and species. I think we could agree that's a must, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what about additional human ears? We're just gonna say no to that, I assume.
Yeah, no, that's extra ears. 2
Yeah.
ears, call it.
Fuck the human floppies.
These useless things. And I guess the next major difference I'm going to bring up, which is going to be our vastly different from media coverage. I'm actually thinking of the animal's legs in general, at least in structure with the, I guess it's the reverse knee, kind of. You get what I mean?
I mean, I know what you mean, and that is technically their heel.
Yeah, if you look at a diagram, it would be their heel, but
Yeah.
the more common phrase would be a reverse knee.
Yeah, that is what people do recognize when you hear reverse knee.
I mean, if humans actually did have reverse knees, we could like, I think it's run twice as fast and jump 3 times as high. If we actually had that structure.
Okay, that's kind of weird to say, because rabbits don't really use the quote-unquote reverse knee. They just tend to have very large feet.
Yeah. But I'm just saying in general, if humans had it, though.
Okay, but
it was so much better than our regular knees we have now.
isn't that just because we are getting older?
It's because we decided to stand up.
Okay, that's fair.
Someone in the evolutionary line decided, hey, I'm going to stand up. And it's been like that forever.
We literally T-posed ourselves to dominance, and now we can't go back.
Now gravity is kicking our ass because it wants us to get back down on all fours.
Yeah. Okay, so you're saying that so our Beast Girl's going to be bipedal in this season.
I'm going to say at least 90% bipedal. Like they have the like a human can technically run on their arms and legs too. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Though our arms and legs aren't really proportioned for that.
Yeah. I said we technically can run like that. But I wouldn't be so much as to reach that our Beast Folk have slightly, if not longer, arms. To kind of accommodate a 4-legged running style.
Okay, yeah, that does make sense.
I'm not saying like super extra long.
Just like a couple inches.
Just like let's see if I put my arms down, they go like down to like probably the thigh. I guess that would be. Probably like right above the knee would probably be the most we're looking at.
I mean, yeah, my shoulder currently is about till where slightly above my knee, so it would make sense for slightly longer arms to be a thing. But would the torso also be elongated in that case?
I wouldn't be against it, I would say.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna say they're gonna be taller, I'm just gonna say ratio-wise currently.
Ratio-wise, I think more wider. I'm thinking a wider torso in that case, right?
Wait, wider torso?
I'm trying. Wait, what do you mean longer torso?
Okay,
like,
so
oh,
just basically,
uh-huh.
let's say currently our arms are at least longer than our torso.
Yes.
So if we're elongating our arms, it would make sense to either lower the hips to extend the spine a little bit, or just go upwards just a little bit.
I'm with that idea. I don't think we would actually need to move the torso again if we're just elongating the arms. I
Yeah,
guess.
I'm just saying
Because
because
this is just to accommodate a four-legged running style if you wanted to get to that.
yeah, okay, then wider hips do make sense, so you don't accidentally just keep slapping your knees while running.
Yeah, yeah. I can see
And-
that.
I'm just kind of swinging my arms around, and I just realized if we don't elongate our arms, it is very possible that while like running, you accidentally slap yourself in the nuts.
Okay. But let's see. Let's talk about our hands and feet then, I guess. Do we want our paws? Because I'm fine with just them on the feet, but if we want to do the hand paws, I'm also fine with that, but less so.
I understand what you mean. I'm definitely okay with having feet paws. If we still give them fingers, but I am okay with having like. Okay, so Carrot from One Piece just popped up. Let's say we have like fully furry Beast Girls.
Yeah.
I can imagine like palm pads, like.
Yeah, those exist because like calluses, my man. Those are essentially those.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so I'm fine with palm pads.
Yeah, but I'm okay with them having different
Handies.
front legs and hind legs. Well,
I'm thinking beast paws, and I'm thinking like just a central paw pad on the hand. You get what I mean? That's kinda what I'm
yeah.
thinking.
Like, give me them hand beans.
Okay, I think we come to agreement on that.
Yeah.
Next on my list, hair and fur. Where does it begin? Where does it end? And what's the difference?
Okay, so I honestly expect okay, I have kind of a spectrum. The minimum I expect, since we are going with a tail, the spine would at least have a little bit of. Mane is not the correct word, but like a ridge of fur,
Okay,
and then also like
up the spine. Okay.
so that would be the minimum, but I honestly prefer to be more on the more evenly more fur around, like not just on the head.
I'm not saying full body. Okay, so it's probably easier if I say what's not covered in fur, because everything else would be in this case. So what's not going to be covered in fur would be like stomach, chest, the front of the neck, probably like the under or front of the arm. I think under would probably like under the arm that goes up to the palm,
Okay, so you're at,
and maybe a little inside the thigh.
okay. I do actually think that a little bit of fur there could help against chafing, so
Well, it'd be frictioned off, my man.
fair enough.
Just by movement in general.
Fair. Okay, so yours definitely is going to be more furry than like a satyr.
Yeah, in that case, yes.
Oh wait,
The satyr's already half and half.
yeah.
In that case.
So satyrs, more than a satyr at least.
More than the human half of a satyr.
Okay, yeah, I'm totally okay with that as a baseline. And that would be the minimum.
Yeah.
Okay, so now's the question. Do you think, well, not the question, but just a question. When talking about Beast Girls, do you think they would most likely just invoke the habitats that their animal parts are from, or do you think they would have a wider variety? Like, let's say a polar bear, a beast girl into Florida.
So I'm not thinking it's that extreme. I think with like if we would do a lore-wise kind of thing, the origin of the species would probably like those originating habitats more.
Okay.
And then once they develop more, they're able to expand outwards from there, whereas and develop whatever regions into that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah, like they're like the origin of them. Like you would find the rabbits in the plains or and such.
Yeah. A small question. Are we gonna stick with general Beast Girls for a while, or should we go to our actual target, the Bunny Girls, for today?
I think there's a few things left for generalization.
Oh, sure.
Left. I do have another question about fur and hair. Like, hair can be just like humans. Is that correct?
You mean like
We'll go with that.
some have long hair, some have ponytails, like hairstyles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You doing hairstyles or just purge? Okay, just hairstyles. Okay, cool. And here's a kind of more technical question. You know how all hair below your eyebrows is considered pubic hair? What is that? What's pubic, what's hair, and what's fur for a Beast Girl?
Like, you're saying my beard is considered pubic hair?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes, it is. All hair below your eyebrows is pubic.
Like, even your eyelashes?
Yes. Fun fact.
Ah, okay.
Or disgusting fact, whichever you want to take that.
I have not decided on that yet. Okay.
It's a mix, yeah.
But is it also considered for animals the case? Like,
I don't know. That's why I'm kind of asking this question now. Or are we just gonna negate the pubic and just make it fur when it's underneath? Or
okay,
where's it stop and where's it end? Yeah.
Okay, if it's in the regions that aren't normally furred on in the baseline, then I'm okay with referring to it as pubic hair.
Sure.
But if we give them like a full-on coat, like Lola Bunny, then I'm gonna say then it's mostly around the erogenous zones.
Sure.
Or like the private, like armpits, kneecaps, thighs.
Alright. Another generalization question here, kind of moving on from our fur.
Yeah.
Are we messing with our organs any?
I'll be honest. At least for the mammal ones, there's not a lot of altering that needs to be done. Only to like the digestive tracts. Like some would be better at digesting vegetative matters, while others would be worse at it.
Do they eat rocks? Because you know how cows would eat rocks to help with digestion.
Some of them, rocks. The cows do indeed eat rocks to help grind up the plant matter, but I'm gonna say, considering we're talking about beast folks and not just animals, I do think they would use more tools. So
Maybe, I guess if they prep it right, they won't have to eat rock.
yeah,
But that just came up because we have
like I'm actually gonna assume no. There's probably gonna be the one odd one that eats rocks, but to be fair, we have the odd ones that eat Tide Pods.
I feel like if we're shifting organs, it's more case by case. Like if we did a cowgirl, would they have the 4 stomachs, or would it be reduced down?
Okay, so with cowgirls, yeehaw. Why do
vampires?
Why I can see like a multi-segmented stomach, like how a heart has different rooms.
Yep.
I can imagine something like that, but it would not be the same size as a cow.
Like I can't imagine 2 stomachs, not 4, but like at least 2. Cowgirl.
Yeah, 2 does make. Well,
Yeah.
2 makes sense. Like different compartments in the stomach.
I do have to ask, sort of organ related, how is our hearing different? Because instead of coming from the side, it's coming from up top now. You get what I mean? Is
Yes.
I'm trying to
Okay,
trying to imagine it, but it's kind of hard since I don't have ears on top of my head.
that is true. I feel like there's those headphones where you can experience how it's like to have those.
But that's like it's delivering the sound from up top to down to the side. So do we kind of want to do that, where it's like still kind of like coming down through the side?
I mean, if the ears are on top, it would make sense that their hearing canals would definitely work differently. But
Yeah.
what's actually the case with most animals? While the sound comes from on top, it is still input on the side because that's where the ear canal goes.
Sure.
So it would mostly be the direction you receive the sound from.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Tail shouldn't interfere too much with biology, since even humans have tailbones.
Yeah. Teeth are definitely going to be different on a case-to-case study.
Let's see. What about the legs? Anything different shifting down there? Because it'd probably be more bone structure down there, correct?
Okay, so with the majority, I actually do think that even if we elongate the arms a little bit, I do think that since a lot of animals have a lot of additional mass, like let's say we have a moose girl. But do female moose also have antlers, right?
I think they're like nubs, but yeah, I think so.
I think I know there's.
Google Sensei.
I know there's one of those animals where males shed their horns in a different season than the females. So.
Yeah, female moose have antlers.
Yeah.
Google Sensei says so.
Okay, so in those cases they have a lot of up top weight, so it will make sense that the hips would also be actually a little bit wider to I'm gonna say by like 15 to 20%. Just to kind of get a more stable base.
I can see it. I'm fine with it, yeah.
Plus it all wider hips
nothing
also...
too outrageous, yeah.
Wider hips also allow for a more ratioed, thicker thigh, so more muscle mass.
That easier birth and all that.
Yeah. Or your fat stockpile. So, okay, so this is just a small recap for myself.
Yep.
Ears on top, but the ear canals are still technically on the side of the skull. Tail's a must. More fur than the human half of a satyr.
Yeah.
Wider hips, slightly longer arms. Yeah, most of the cases will be case to case. Like rabbits would have definitely more sharp incisors, while a more predatory beast girl would definitely have sharp, longer canines.
I guess, yeah. Are rabbit girls bucktooth?
Okay, just because of... I'm gonna say... yes.
Alright.
Because, come on, they need the sharp fangs to just cut vegetables and terrorize gardens.
Alright. I'm just, considering my point. I was just considering my points like, yeah, that's a point right there.
Okay.
But anyway.
So, there's actually something I actually have to ask, since we are doing animals like rabbits. Do you think the fur would be more like a singular color, like most of anime's beast girls are, because drawing patterns is a bitch? Or do you think they are more likely to actually have set patterns?
So will they have patterns, is what you're asking?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no. Like, yeah, they can have patterns.
Yeah, so let's say the hair around the rib cage would be white, while the rest, like head and hips, would be black.
I kind of had a thought, and I might have to cook it a little bit, but stay with me.
Okay.
Oh crap! What's that skin condition where you have like different color skin? It starts with a V.
Vertigo? No, not vertigo. Vertilaga? No.
I know. You get what I mean, though, right?
Yeah,
It's like,
it's an option in Baldur's Gate 3.
yeah. That skin condition, does that affect fur pattern too?
I can
I know-
assume it does, if I'm being honest.
Because I know, like, albinoism would affect it. But you have albino animals.
That is true.
So, but I was wondering if fuck, I am Google sensing this. Like, what the fuck is it? Because vertigo was my first thing, but no, that's like a kind of motion sickness.
Yeah.
Vitiligo.
But
Vitiligo. So close to vertigo. That's why.
yeah, we were in the ballpark.
Like I know it started with a V and ended with go, but I know it wasn't vertigo.
Yeah, Ventilago
Vitiligo.
also wasn't it?
Yeah. Close, but not right cigar. But yeah, I would imagine it would have some effect on the fur too, right? I haven't seen an animal with it, so.
I mean, to be fair, most of those animals have.
Google sensei.
Actually, now that I think about it, no. Okay, so I used to have a dog, and when he was shaven, when he needs to, he
they do
actually
get it.
he actually did have blotches on his skin. So I'm actually gonna say yes.
Animals do get vitiligo. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm butchering it to anyone who does have it. I'm sorry. But yeah, they do get it, and yeah, it does affect their fur pattern.
Yeah, I just said it.
Neat.
Okay. Okay. So, what do you say? Considering rabbits can be everywhere, they are invasive species because people keep moving them around as pets. But
Yeah, I can't take care of them. Don't get your kid a rabbit for Christmas. Get it? I know it's fucking February, but prep work.
yeah. So what I wanted to say, where do you think the bunny girl would be mostly originated?
Where were they? Easter Island? I'm gonna leave now.
Yeah, I was looking to see if I had like a slipper to throw at you.
No chunks for you, you nice fella.
Yeah, I'm too white for that.
It was right there, sorry.
Nah, I walked into it. That one was on me. Okay, so...
Rabbits are Southwest Europe, East.
I'm actually gonna say, like... Okay, so normally I try to make them Europe-based, but I'm actually gonna move them slightly more to the Middle East for areas like Mongolia.
It says rabbits are European, my bro. Rabbits originated from Europe.
Oh, the one time I tried not to make them European. Come on! God, son of a bitch. Okay, in that case, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go with my usual operandi and make them fucking, European. Let's see.
I see you taking the easy pass. Okay.
Okay, so, I'm gonna think. How are you feeling about, like, the Austrian and French Alps? Because there are some massive stretches of grassland there.
I don't hate it.
Any specific any place where you would like to place him?
It says France.
Oh.
The origins of France.
Any specific reason why France for you?
Wild rabbits are said to be first domesticated in the 5th century by the monks of the Champagne region in France.
Ah, cool.
Curse the French!
Oh.
Oh god. Nah, I don't really have anywhere in particular. I just think they just need I guess a wide field really, and they're. But that's just rabbits. This would be.
Yeah, I can.
So,
Okay, small question. Do you think they would grow their own crops, or do you think they would be more of a menace to agricultural settlements?
Well, since they have some sentience now, I think they'll be able to grow their own stuff.
Okay.
So, the obvious crop. Carrots, yes or no?
I'm actually gonna look up if rabbits actually do eat carrots. But they do tend to go for more leafy things like lettuce.
They just like vegetables, but you know the famous one, though. That's why.
Yeah. Second sounds more funny. Yeah, that is true. 1 second. Achilles is just saying they would be a menace. 1 second. I'm just gonna Google a rabbit diet real quick. Rabbit diets, shark. There we go.
What about Canada?
Well, I'm gonna say I can see it, but less likely because Canada tends to be more cold year-round.
That's what the fur's for, my man. That's what the fur is for.
Yeah, but when it's cold, then getting vegetation is going to be a lot more difficult. Because I'm going to assume, while by default I'm going to say all beast girls can be omnivores, they definitely would have dietary preferences.
Probably, yeah.
And rabbits would definitely be more a farm / scavenging. So getting vegetation in Canada, not the best.
Everyone's had to farm, my man.
Name
Everyone
one
starts out
popular
farming.
crop from Canada except maple syrup.
Google Sensei. I'm not Canadian.
Okay, so, but if we're gonna put them in the north, you know, considering they're...
Corn, wheat, barley, oats, rye, mixed grains, soybeans, canola, rice.
Yeah, okay, that just sounds like they would be suited more in Minnesota. Wait. Is Minnesota one of the farm states?
It's one of the forgotten ones, but yes.
Yeah, so there's a lot of... there is actually a lot of states that work agricultural, so... I think, realistically speaking, the bunny girls would be a bit more southern than Canada.
Are we having our first US-based ones? Monster girls.
No, we already had something in the US, but South America.
Who? Who was in the US?
Well, South American, mostly like...
That's South America. I'm talking about the US of A.
Ah, okay. Did we actually... I feel like we had...
I don't think we got one. Because you're always pushing for Europe over here, my man.
Yes.
I'm the one usually fighting for everything else.
Hey, that's not true. For harpies, I went for the Mediterranean. Wait.
I rest my case.
I forgot that the Mediterranean is also European.
Mm-hmm. The only one not European is our mermaids, and those are in the water.
No, that's not true. Lamias, I was gonna say, are definitely more African.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We have a whole fucking list, my man. Want to go down and see where we've placed them?
Let's see. Kobolds, we kind of
Lamias,
had around...
harpies.
Yeah,
And full.
kobolds were kind of Southern American.
The closest ones
We're
going to the
vampires.
USA are our cowboy vampire.
Yeah.
And we didn't even put them there. We put them on Terra Waifus.
Hey, we sometimes... we decide where they would fit.
Vampires native to fucking America. No.
Hey, it would make sense at some point.
Like, they were all European and goth over there in Europe, but once they got to America, man, did their options open up.
Man, did they thrive!
Manifest this destiny.
Okay, yeah, you know what? For some reason, I am very okay with making them like middle USA based instead of Europe.
Yeah, we got a whole plethora of fucking territory of terrain around here.
Yeah. Like,
Some places it's just all plains, my man. I've drove through it.
yeah, so I don't know why, but yeah, I'm honestly okay by making this one the staple USA Beast Girl.
I mean, Playboy was founded in America.
Fair enough.
There we go. There we fucking go.
Okay, so considering I see a lot of it pop up with like rabbit and bunny girls having pigtails,
Yeah.
I'm just imagining like either farm girl, like either farm girl rabbits or kind of redneck rabbits.
Countrified. I get ya.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see it. Yeah.
So,
I don't no city slickers around here.
1 second. Pellets, healthy treats, grass hay. No, that's not really what I'm looking for.
You're looking for carrots.
I am looking at. Okay, one egg cup of pellets, dandelions. Yeah, they mostly eat the leaves and such. Sure, they can go for the roots and fuck them up, but they do prefer their salads over there.
They prefer that, but they really need to eat other stuff, is what this is saying.
I mean, to be fair, normally
and
rabbits
non-leafy
eat their own
greens.
shit just to digest everything.
Yeah. God, I hope we don't do koala girls.
Oh, now I just realized a great show where I could have gotten a lot of more beast girls.
I remember it now too. Academy.
Yeah, Saiton Academy.
Uh-huh.
I honestly I did love that series though, mostly because it had some random animal facts that you didn't really think of.
Yeah. The big three.
Hmm?
That's all I'm gonna say. The big three. I think we're kind of delving into our culture-wise now.
Yeah.
Is there anything else we need to talk about our bunny girls?
Oh.
Let's see.
Okay, and so besides our general beast girl biology, like longer arms, etc., anything specific that the rabbits would have? Since these are
Very lean muscles, I would say. Very lean muscles in the legs, maybe.
You say that, but 1 second. Let me just look up a rabbit's muscle culture real quick. Rabbit muscle. I keep forgetting there's a C in muscle. I mean, there's actually a pretty large amount of muscles in the back legs, because...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like they have a lot of muscle back there.
Yeah, so lean is probably not the correct word.
Lean is void of fat. That's the thing. Lean just means void of fat. In this case.
Really? I thought it was more
Yeah.
of the slender build instead of bulk.
That's description, but I'm just saying. Like lean meat. If you ever buy lean meat from the grocery.
Yeah.
That's just that means it's more devoid of fat.
Yeah, fair enough.
So lean muscle would just, yeah, you get what I mean though. It's just gonna be less fatty in the legs.
I actually think it...
I know thick thighs save lives and take lives, but
Oh yeah, the thighs will definitely be thicker.
thick thighs save lives.
But I do actually think that...
is the way of the warrior.
Where have I seen that meme lately? Anyways. Kind of looking at it, they do kind of have a little bit of 1 second, let me check. They do actually have a little bit of a fat deposit around the legs.
A little bit, they.
But
Again,
yeah,
probably not as much compared to a normal human, though. So
yes, but compared to rabbits, I do think that since they don't really have the false knees or double knees, they would kind of have more. They kind of have more long ass feet.
yeah, elongated foot.
Yeah, I honestly can't think of anything special that we need to add to Bunny Girls.
Rabbits are pretty not very unnatural. So yeah, they don't really do much special. They're just very long feet.
They're just fast as fuck.
Oi.
You know what? Actually, I think the rabbit girls would have, compared to humans, longer fingers.
Reasoning?
They are because they tend to burrow underground to make like, well, rabbit burrows.
I'm not sure if our beast girls would be burrowing like that.
I know, but if we're also making them farmers, I can definitely see that being able to dig well in like their early stages of evolution would give them slight, ratio-wise longer fingers than a human.
Yes. All right. Sure. Sure. Nothing too much against it.
Yeah. That's something I can honestly imagine. And,
I just don't see the point of it if they start using tools.
I mean, a lot of human anatomy doesn't really make sense. Like, there is a term for that, like, for redundant evolutions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we don't need
us
our
our tails
appendix.
back.
Yeah.
Give us our tails back.
I don't need these earlobes.
What fucking person in the evolutionary chain decided we don't need our tails? They were stupid.
Yeah.
If we kept our tails, they could have evolved to be like a third hand. It'd be amazing.
That is true. Okay, let's see. So yeah, biology-wise, I think, oh wait, I'm just reminded of one specific meme involving rabbits.
What?
One second, I'm gonna look it up for real quick. But do you perhaps know the meme of that small rabbit with a giant-ass girlfriend?
I think so.
One second.
Well, moving on to culture-wise, how's their litter looking? How many are they having per litter?
Considering we're countrifying them, I'm just gonna say, rednecks do have a lot of children.
God. I would say they have a lot of stamina. Just natural stamina.
Yeah. Found a meme.
You know, I wouldn't be against maybe like enlarging the lungs and heart a bit more. I don't know.
Okay, I don't think the lungs would be bigger. I can definitely say they would have a way stronger heart.
I'm just saying I wouldn't be against it.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, so actually based on the meme, if we look at human ratios, do you think they would be on average taller or shorter?
I would think taller. In our case.
On the one side, it feels weird to say that, but I kind of do agree with you.
If I'm just looking at the biology we've put together, I gotta say taller, my man.
Yeah, like, they are fast, but there are, of course, outliers, but Yeah, and why? I don't know why it feels weird to consider them taller than average, but it also makes sense.
I'm not saying like gigantically taller. I think it's like 6 inches to a foot taller, honestly.
Yeah.
So like third of a meter for you over there.
Yeah, sounds about right. We're not counting ear heights, right? Because that would be cheating.
No, we're not. Ear height, add another head onto that, pretty much.
Yeah.
Again, ears are again by varying species of rabbit, so that's a thing. Rabbit mixing, because there's so many breeds of rabbits out there.
I think kind of like how it works in nature. Like features getting blended, some get passed along, some become residual.
Oh. The rabbit nose. Anything different about that? Because you know, in some fictions it's
Yeah,
like a
good
nose.
point. It's a good point.
I'm fine with like the nose wiggle kind of thing they do, but
Yeah.
well, how are we feeling about the nose?
While I do admit that a rabbit nose is cute, we haven't really decided on how humanoid the faces will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the baseline that we have, I can imagine them at least being able to like wiggle their noses, but they wouldn't have like an uwu face.
Yeah. They wouldn't have like a snap-like structure, would they?
No,
No,
I'm imagining not.
Yeah.
Would they have whiskers though?
I'd be fine with whiskers.
Yeah, same here.
I mean, we have mustaches, so what's the difference of a whisker, my man?
Okay, yeah, that was the kind of biology thing that it was kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, actually, a general question. What do you think happens if a beast girl goes with a human or with a different type of beast person?
We rolling the lottery. We're playing the breeding gacha right now. That.
RNG.
Pretty much.
Not a random number. Actually, RNG. No, never mind.
1 second.
Alright. Greetings, chat. Don't mind me. I'm just eating a cucumber. Okay, so. Well, I do think that.
My bad.
Oh, you back?
Yep.
I actually forgot what it was. Oh, yeah. So, I would actually say that even with the widened hips that most beast girls would have, I do think that rabbits would have, instead of the 15 till 20% wider, I think that theirs would be another 2% wider.
Reasoning? You're increasing it?
Must be how much different the back legs of a rabbit are compared to the front legs.
So you're looking at 17 to 22 now?
Yeah.
I'm fine at 15 to 20, to be honest. I don't think there's need to get that specific into it. Again, because there's always going to be outliers.
Yeah, that is true.
But I think we have a good at 15 to 20. Do have to ask, breast size, cup size. Where are we looking? We looking on the smaller side, the bigger side? We having a range?
Okay, so since rabbits are very fast animals, I'm gonna imagine that that from nature they are slightly more athletic. So I'm gonna imagine that because of aerodynamics, they're gonna be below human average.
C and lower?
So that's about right.
Yeah, fair. Might is justice.
But vengeance is stacked.
on contrary to popular bunny girl imagery in media, slightly less. We'll see.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. Okay, so
Alright.
culture-wise, I definitely assume that bunny girls, for example, in specific, would be very open to interspecies sociability with humans, other races.
I think so too. Not really gonna fight you on that one, but I do think they would have I guess, some more meekness about them compared to when you bring them to the carnivorous species.
Oh, but everyone would have that.
I think it's more of an instinct kind of thing, though.
Yeah, survival instinct. I'm not disclosing survival instinct in the least. I'm just saying that we might have a new contender for the top 3 of most sociable monster girls so far.
Yeah. I'd be fine with that assumption. Especially if you're really well liked. You might have a litter of your own.
Okay, so considering the jokes about the one Zootopia joke, like rabbits are great at multiplying.
Yeah.
What would happen if a kobold and a rabbit folk would?
RNG, my man.
No, I'm
RNG.
just talking about sheer numbers here.
It'd probably be about the same, though. Gonna be honest.
Really? What?
Just one's more live birth. One's live birth, one's eggs.
So you wouldn't think that both of their libidos would multiply? You just think they would even out?
No, they would multiply. I'm just trying to think. Nah, I think a bunny could multiply more than a kobold. A kobold's like once a month kind of thing. But bunny, what are we talking? What? 3 to... Do I have to look up the fucking exact numbers now? Oh, God.
We can do that at a different time. Okay, so if we were to put a bunny girl... Wait, do you prefer bunny girls or rabbit girls?
It does not matter. You're pregnant for 4 to 5 weeks, so and up to 15 babies. So 15 once a month. It's looking around the average.
Oh damn.
Up to 15. So we're looking, averaging that, we're looking about 7 a month.
Understandable. Hey, sorry, I'm just kind of vibing to the music.
I'm just thinking, yeah, no, they but I think we would, I think the gestation period for our bunny girl's pregnancy should be a little bit longer since we're not just making pure rabbits here.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm thinking 4 kids at most every 6 months. And I'm being generous with the kid number.
Huh.
How you feeling over there? Like, what numbers are you looking at?
Okay, so depending on how fertile the land is that they colonize, I'm gonna say, okay, gestation period is I'm okay with that being a little bit on the shorter side compared to humans.
I said 6 months, so that's what I'm feeling.
Yeah, 6-7 months sounds fine to me. But I do think they wouldn't make as much as actual bunnies. Like, I don't think they would make like 10 at a time.
That's why I said 4 and I'm being generous. Just because, like, human standards.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 2.
Difficulty on the person. I mean, it's proven that you can have 8 kids at once.
Goddamn.
You ever heard of the show Octomon?
I only know the game Octodad.
It was a TV show way back. But yeah, woman had 8 kids. Octuplets.
Oh boy.
I mean, there's the popular anime, the quintessential quintuplets.
Oh yeah. Okay, I actually remember like a show about a quintuplet when I was like a child.
I don't remember anything like that, so that's probably their side. But no, I'm saying 4 kids every 6 months.
I want to compromise and settle on 3.
Yeah, sure, we'll do 3. Triplets.
Because in this economy...
Oh, they have a different economy over there, man. It's fucking fantasy.
I know what I said.
Alright, no, let's veer off a little bit, kind of a refresher. What kind of magic are we doing with these girls?
Okay. With rabbits, I actually can...
I am so tempted to say illusion magic. I rabbit out of my hat. That's conjuring. My bad.
You know what? Yeah, conjuration magic. Like, thaumaturgy... Like, I can imagine a white plethora, but not like anything high scale.
I can just imagine a funny situation. Oh, so you came by yourself? No, I didn't. I brought this hat. Pulls out one family member, another family member, another family member. Just keeps pulling them out.
Oh god. A rabbit with a top hat versus a clown with a car.
Win.
Okay, so yeah, I can actually see like a wide variety of skills, but mostly around cantrip level.
Yeah.
And if they were to like get higher or higher class magic, I would say it would be around conjuration or fertility or enhancement magic.
Yeah, I was gonna say enhancement magic is more what I'm looking at here than anything. Even above conjuration, because conjuration was just a joke.
I mean, I'm okay. I like conjuration magic, so I'm okay with it.
It was just a joke. I had to have. But yeah. But no, I think buffing magic. I think that's abjuration.
Abjuration. Sometimes restoration.
Yeah, but you get what I mean, though. Self buffing.
Yeah.
Enhance speed. Enhance.
I cast jump good. Boing.
I cast jump. Now I can jump 3 times. But you already can jump 3 times, so I jump 9 times. Exponential jump.
Command magic, hippity hoppity. You are now my property.
Well, you didn't need a spell for that. Oh, stupid.
Okay, so
No, I'm going to ask a question you want to ask me. What D&D class you giving them?
on the one side, I kind of want to say monk because of
Fair.
of good kicks. But depending on, you know, considering rabbits in the media are actually depicted as showing adeptness with like tools, like the mochi rabbit on the moon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with fighter.
Sure, fair. I was feeling ranger, honestly.
You know, fair.
That's just what I'm feeling. Monk, ranger, fighter. Yeah, around all those
Yeah.
martial subclasses.
Yeah, a monk also because of enhanced movement speed.
Let's see.
But yeah,
anything?
do you think their magic would be internal or external? Like they produce their own magical power, or they would take it from the area around them?
I think it'd be more external in this case.
Okay, from
I can't
nature
really
or
see
from
it.
spiritual? Or astral?
Whatever they believe in. Whatever they believe in, honestly, in this case. there's cases for each, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter in this hypothetical. Shit,
I'll be
we're
honest,
only an hour
considering-
in and I'm running out of shit to talk about, honestly.
Yeah, okay, considering how the food chain works, and they're the first consumers,
Mm-hmm.
it would actually make more sense that they would quote unquote produce the energy.
I'm not really seeing it, honestly.
Yeah, it was kind of a weak one, but
Yeah. Yeah, you're not catching anything with that one, to be honest.
yeah, it was mostly because since we
I
did
get where you're coming from, but
yeah,
I just,
it's also
I just
because we
don't see it.
kind of settled on enhancement. That makes more sense. That
Enhance. Mhm.
okay, so that makes more sense. That's like inner energy based, like ki.
Monks. Yeah. There's an outlier for everything, so I don't see why not both, honestly.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about ratio here.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was a good test
unless-
run. I don't think we can do like singular Beast Girls for each episode. I think
Honestly, not really. This is a very short episode in comparison. We usually have another hour to go, is the thing.
yeah, like at least it was kind of a test run for the first episode of the second season. So we can
Yeah, but-
definitely do two girls each time.
Yeah, since we can really just skip over the biology of it, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, so let's actually talk about where we would put them in Terra Waifus. Oh wait, there's actually something we still need to talk about with general Beast Girls.
Yeah, I guess. They're all over. They're
Yeah.
all fucking over.
Cultural importance, like in lots of anime, Beast people are treated as lesser.
Yeah, I was literally just about to bring up the S word.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're...
I don't see why we would consider Beast folks lesser, considering, physically speaking, they tend to be superior.
Yeah.
Like,
They try to play it's a purity angle, you would see. But no, like...
But why
If
are
they
why
actually
are the
wanted to
humans the
upright-
quote-unquote pure ones then?
Because everything else is half human, so... But... Yeah, but...
To be fair, the
Yeah,
other
I
term
really
for
I don't
human
really
is
get that in
Floppo.
media. Sure. But, yeah, I don't get that. Like, if an animal really wanted to kill you, they would kill you. Yeah, a goose could kill you. A squirrel could kill you. Honestly, if a really motivated squirrel could fucking kill you. So why can't a beast folk just murk your ass fast?
Yeah, like, I can understand that certain animals have a tendency to be more docile, and I can assume, oh sure, we can quote-unquote domesticate those, so...
Mm-hmm.
I think, honestly, rabbit folks would be... Assuming slavery does exist in our fantasy world.
Slavery bad.
Slavery
Slavery
bad,
is bad.
but I'm just saying if it exists.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that rabbits are more on the...
They're a bottom.
Yeah, they're more on the calling you master instead of calling the shots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, this feels really short. Okay, so normally I ask this later, but I feel like we really don't have a lot when it comes to Beast Girls. It's a big subject, but if you break them apart into singular species, then suddenly they hold a whole lot less
Like
weight.
segment. Yeah.
Yeah, so when we
Yeah,
began,
we had a lot more when we were generalizing them. So.
yeah, so at the beginning, you said your general interest was like a 3 at waifu rating, a
6-ish.
yeah, I kind of went with the same score.
Yeah.
After talking about this, has anything changed?
I'm feeling the waifu rating going down to a 5, honest.
Really? What turned you off?
The teeth. I don't know why. That's like just in my mind. It's like the duck point now.
I mean, for me, the teeth aren't a deal breaker because I'm used to teeth.
I don't know what context to take that in.
But what about general rating? Has that changed?
Gonna be honest, like 3.5. It's not a much of an increase because, like, again, they're not my top tier beast girls, so I don't have much skin in this fight. If you get me,
I think pelt would,
like
would
I
have
don't
fit better.
like I like them, but I don't love them, and I
Yeah.
don't hate them. I like them.
Like, I am biased slightly towards him because one of the first games where I was in the mindset of, ooh, I like this waifu acquired, happened to be a bunny girl in well, Fire Emblem, but like,
Fair.
I do agree that rabbits are adorable creatures, but I'm gonna the waifu rating I had was also a 6. That hasn't really changed for me. Because,
Yeah.
what? They are adorable, I agree, but I would not have the stamina to keep up with one. 2, I tend to be allergic for rabbits. But my general interest actually went up 2 points to a 5.
Oh yeah, reason?
I kind of find it funny that we made rabbits like the first US monster girl. And I also just kind of love the idea of conjuration rabbits.
Sure.
Like, I'm interested in their culture.
More than them themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
Time to
Again,
grab-
don't
to
love
grab
them,
a shit.
don't hate them. They are pretty mid, honestly.
Yeah, I can agree. Okay, so in this safari season, any specific beast girls that you are really looking forward towards?
My top 2 are cat girls and fox girls. Call me basic, but yeah, there's a reason Vanilla's so popular, my man.
I mean, technically, rabbit girls are also in the vanilla category, but it's just like diet.
But if we're going top 2, my top tier is fox girls, though.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
What's your top tier beast girl in this case? Because we're going to have to talk about it. You know that, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with... And this is also kind of controversial for myself because I'm way more allergic to cats than I am to rabbits. I'm gonna go for cat girls.
Fair.
So,
Vanilla's popular for a reason, my man.
yeah. Oh, got little bunnies will be fun. Oh, okay. There's actually some clarification I do want to get out of the way.
Sure.
Are we classifying satyrs as beast girls or as something else, as fae?
They're like half goat, so yesn't, honestly. We really needed to find that in an episode,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, okay. And what about lamias? I know they're their own thing, but they're basically just beast girls.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah. I would say they have a classification.
All right.
But we've already talked about them before, so no point in bringing them back up right now. They were our first episode, so
Our first real episode.
yeah.
Wait, did we do lamias before harpies? Yes, we did do lamias before harpies.
Yes. It was mermaid centaurs. Well, mermaids, then golem / centaurs. Because it's way better than Lamia's harpies.
Yeah.
But nah, I guess we can start closing out our show now because I'm honestly out of stuff to talk about. What about you?
Okay. No, that's just a small talk. Not really worth it.
All right. Then we have a bunch of Beast Girls to pick from, so we'll pick 2 for next week since we don't really talk about biology.
Yeah. Want to go for one of the bigger ones, or do you want to save those for later?
Let's do a small one and a big one.
Ooh.
So, like, we can do a cat or fox next week. What are you feeling?
I'm gonna check what is closer, the year of the dog or the year of the cat.
There's no year of the cat.
Year of the tiger.
That's not a cat. There should have been a year of the cat technically in Legends, but
What do you mean the tiger isn't the cat?
it's feline.
Which is a cat.
How about cat versus fox debate? Both are good. Both are good. The Eldorado, both are good.
Yeah, but we don't want to use both heavy hitters at once.
Yeah. Some interest in both, so
Yeah, because we
We
have a
don't
guest
fuck
speaker
their
for both of them. Either way.
yeah.
Okay. I'm feeling... Okay. How are we gonna split, like, wolf, fox, and dog? Are they all gonna be different, or...
They're gonna be different for sure. I get it. Wolf Girl is also a popular one. This safari might go on for a long time, guys. Fair warning.
Okay.
We haven't decided how long the safari is gonna last, so screw it. Let's go until we're satisfied, right?
Oh, wait. I want to suggest one of the animals.
The lesser one or the bigger one?
Lesser known, bigger physically.
I had an idea for like the lesser known pick for next week. but
Oh,
you wanted to-
what was your idea?
We kind of brought it up earlier. Cowgirls.
Oh, I was gonna say the same thing.
Ah, same brain cell energy. Let's go.
Okay, we have settled on the bovine, but what will be the big hitter?
Not cat girls. Let's get it out of the way. Cat girls.
Okay.
Because fox girls are better.
I'm gonna have to grab a lot of pages from that one comic that's called Fox Girls Are Better, aren't I?
Yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough. So, next week we're gonna be
So
talking about
cowgirls
beef and
cat
pussy.
girls. That's gonna be fun. So, but yeah,
Oh, right.
join us next time on our safari, where we're going to talk about more stupid stuff.
All right. Should I? Since cat girls are one of the guest speakers,
Love it.
for those who know him, in 2 weeks, we're probably gonna be, hopefully, gonna be joined by LavaMan G _ YT. But I just know him as Lava Cake. And yes, I will call him that to annoy the shit out of him.
But yeah, let's see if he can make it then. But should have a guest speaker and he could talk on both of them, so that'd be great. Yeah. Let's do this.
Oh, was he also interested in cowgirls?
No, he had nothing about cowgirls. He just said cat.
Ah. There's a crossover I didn't expect. Okay.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Okay, there is actually one more question. Just out of curiosity, on this safari. Black out in your natural habitat. Which bunny girl would you try to hunt?
Which one?
Yeah, if you had to pick one specific bunny girl.
I don't really know a lot of their names, honestly, is a thing.
Cortez is gonna go for Carrot from One Piece.
Fair.
It doesn't
She's
have
a
to be the
little
one on
too
the
much
list.
for
It
me.
can be one that isn't in the picture images.
Hell,
Hell, you could go for Judy Hopps for all I care.
Oh, no. That's just a rabbit, honestly. I guess the one, I don't really have a bunny girl favorite is things, but
Are there any bunny girl Digimon?
No. Well, there is, technically. Yesn't. Because they wear like a bunny hoodie.
Oh yeah, but... Oh fuck, I forgot to put Haru in this image list.
Yeah, you did. Why don't you answer your question there?
I'm gonna go for... Like I said before, Pen from Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yeah, Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yeah. I have the image even saved. Why did I not put it in? Wait, don't... Oh, that is why!
I guess I gotta be kind of default and Rumi from My Hero. I love me a waifu.
Wait, do you mean Miraka?
Yeah, her. The one that's on screen right now.
Yeah. The one that popped up on screen now is my favorite.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm watching at a 5-second delay here.
Fair enough. Which
Yeah,
means
from My
cat girls, you gotta pick Leaf from Path of Radiance.
We're not at cat girls. So
Yes.
you gotta tune in next. You gotta tune in next time for that, Cortez. But not close us out, my guy. I think we're done here for today.
Thanks for joining us on the Would You Waifu Safari. We hope to be doing this for as long as it still entertains us. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for popping by. I'm gonna set up a little raid. Bye-bye. Blackhead, any closing arguments from you? Give me a date. 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, this is every other week show, Cortez. Unless schedules interfere, which happened the last 2 times.
Yeah.
But that's life.
That's what all the people say. Shut down in April. Got back in May. Sorry. But yeah, we actually have not asked the standard question yet.
Would you waifu?
I mean,
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, okay, like they're good, but it would not be an enthusiastic one. Like, I'd be okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a sure.
But yeah, we're gonna be raiding Listener Place, who's currently, I think, in his Mesagosa Munch hunt. He's basically looking for edible Pokemon. And
Okay.
off we go!
Whee!